So, hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today we are talking about my TBR game and it looks like this. So it's a really huge game. So we are going to talk about rules, how it's going to be and a few different things and yeah, so let's just talk about it. So it's upside down. I'm not going to hold it up for that long, but we are going to talk about how you kind of play it. So basically, here is start, and then you go all around and then up like this, and then basically what you do once you reach this one is to start going inwards, and then basically you go out again, and then you will reach here and then go down to start again, if that makes sense. If not, follow like tomorrow and you will see how everything is. So we have different colors. So yeah, let's just talk a little bit about the colors on this board before I put it down. So basically we have the red ones, and this is the genre romance. And then we have the pink ones. These are contemporary, the genre contemporary. And then we have the light green, and this is fantasy. Then we have dark green, and these are sci-fi. And then we have the orange. The orange is graphic novel, manga, comic, and in that genre. And then we have yellow, which are these really light ones, and these are basically other genres like thriller, horror, poetry, like all kinds of other genres that are not mentioned here, just because those are genres that I don't read that often, and I don't feel like having a thriller space when I don't always feel like reading thrillers. I don't always feel like reading horror. There are just some things that I don't read that much from. So let's just move on. Then we have the brown ones. Like some of these are like almost close in color on camera, but then like I see the difference. So brown here. Brown is basically, I call it book list of the year, which basically is a spinner wheel that I have made. You will see the spinner wheel once we get into playing this game. But basically, what that is, I have written down into a wheel every single book that I have been, talking about on my lists, like the series that I want to read, the books that I want to reread, big books I want to read. I have written everything down into a wheel, and I will spin that wheel, and then it will pick out a book, just so I am at least reading a few of them, And then let's just move on to gray. That one is here. You can almost don't see like a difference. You can see it. So we have gray, which is here is black, so gray. And gray is recommendation. So I used to have, if you have seen my earlier TBRs, you have basically seen me have this box. However, I have started to move the recommendations from videos over to a wheel as well. So I will spin that wheel and it will pick out a book for me. And then I will have to read that book. So some of the ones are is like some of them are recommendations, but some of them are like disappointing books and worst books, because I am that person. I want to see, do I like this book or do I don't like this book? So yeah, let's move on. We have light blue, and light blue is I made an author wheel. So in this wheel I have authors that I want to read from. So some of them are like authors, my favorite authors, but some of it are like some authors I have already read everything from, but I still want to read that author once it comes out with the book. So, but usually it is like authors that I want to read more from. And then we have dark blue over here, and that is a podcast wheel. So basically I have this wheel with names of podcasts, like bookish podcasts that I am listening to or want to listen to. And basically some of them I have like every four times a year they have like books they talk about, and some of them are like every single episode. So basically what I want to do, spin that wheel and see what podcasts I get to, and I will read like the first book there, if that makes sense. If not, it will, I think it will make sense, but yeah. Then we have light purple, and light purple is LGBTQIA plus books. I want to read more of that, so I guess, and I mean, when I say I want to read more from it, I am bad at picking those. So, and then we have dark purple, and dark purple is a BIPOC author. So I can pick anything from that. And then we have the black ones, like here and here. And basically, black ones are Star Wars books. So if anyone has seen my channel, I have really fallen in love with Star Wars, and I'm trying to read the Star Wars books that are on like different kinds of lists that are written. So I'll just go to the next one on that list and then read that. So, and then the last one is the gold ones, and basically what this is, I made a, let's call it a random spinner wheel. It's not random, it's basically books that I have, like those that I have currently on there are all my ebooks. And then I will also start having my physical books on there and my Goodreads books. So that is the board. So let's talk about different things on this board as well, like rules and things. So one thing that I have, we all know that I'm pretty bad at, picking out things. So basically, when I get to like a genre or like the one that I will pick out a prompt for is romance, contemporary, fantasy, sci-fi, graphic novel, other LGBTQIA and BIPOC. So then I will like pull out one, and they look like this with different colors. Here we got like a most recent acquired. So I have like different kind of colors in front, just because if you paint like paper, it will curl up. So putting like a piece in front really helps it don't curl. So I have everything up here. So basically, if I land on like red, which is a romance, I will basically pick one out. These are like, I have tried to make them pretty open. So then you get like, okay, so it has to be a romance with 2+ authors. Then I will find whatever fits. And yeah, I have tried to make them pretty open, so I will be able to, no matter what genre I get to, I will be able to, you know, pick one out. And then one other thing that I need is 2 die. And basically, these are really small, but basically, if I roll a double, I will have to do an extra roll. And then I also have, if I land on the same color 3 times, I will have to do an extra roll. So I have made this like board where I will put something that will like signal how many times I have landed on one. So yeah. And basically I will start with 5 rolls, just because have I done my goals? I might have done my goals. If not, it will soon be. Basically, for my goals, I have decided that I want to slow down a little bit on reading, just because I have things that is going on in my life, and I just need some time to, you know, not stress about all the books that I need to read. So yeah, so I will start with 5 rolls, and for every roll I need to pick out a book. So it can be like from a spinner wheel or a prompt or anything. And then for every book I don't finish, I have to add an extra roll. So like in January there won't be any extra rolls, but you know, from February, if I don't finish my January TBR, I will have to add extra rolls. So if I don't finish 3 books, I will have to add 3 rolls, if that makes sense. So yeah, this game, you know, I just have to say that I get really inspired by all the good, like, people who have already made TBR games, like Becca and her Becca's Bookopoli, and Cody's Wheel of TBR, and yeah, all kinds of different things. I am so inspired by them, and I have tried to make it my own, how I want it. I did make a video like on how to make your own TBR game, and I might do like a, not follow-up, but like talk about how I made my board and how I picked out different things that I wanted to. I might do that. But yeah, I think that is all, like, my rules. I think that is it. Just because I don't want too many rules, just because if I have too many rules, I just feel like I am not going to want to do this. And you know, just I want things to be simple, and I can, you know, see how it goes this year, and then I can add on if I want to. But yeah, I think that was it. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. Bye!